The inner mirror. Clara lives in a big city, but she feels very small. She works in an office, and she is always quiet. When people look at her, she looks down at her shoes. Her mind is full of a small, mean voice. The voice whispers, "You are not smart. You are not beautiful. Stay quiet." Clara listens to the voice every day. She is tired, she is sad, and her heart feels like a heavy stone. She wants to change, but she does not know how to start. One rainy evening, Clara stops in front of a bookstore. She sees a small book with a bright yellow cover. The title says, "Your voice is beautiful." Clara buys the book and takes it home. She sits on her sofa and reads the first sentence. "You are enough, exactly as you are." Clara stops. She reads the sentence again and again. For the first time, she decides to fight the mean voice in her head. She closes her eyes and whispers, "I am enough." The next morning, Clara stands in front of her bathroom mirror. She looks into her own eyes. It feels strange and difficult. Her hands are shaking. But she takes a deep breath, stands tall, and speaks out loud to the mirror. "I am strong. I am capable. Today is a good day." She does this every morning for 1 month. Sometimes she cries, but she does not stop. Slowly, the small, mean voice in her head grows quiet. A new, kind voice begins to grow. There is a big meeting at Clara's office. The room is full of people, and the air is heavy. The boss asks a difficult question, and the room becomes completely silent. Before, Clara would hide in the corner, but today she feels a strange warmth in her chest. Her heart is beating fast, but her legs are steady. Clara stands up. She looks at the boss, smiles, and shares her idea. Her voice is clear, calm, and strong. Everyone listens. When she sits down, she realizes she is not afraid anymore. Clara goes to a beautiful forest for the weekend. Suddenly, a big storm begins. The wind is very loud and the rain falls hard. The trees are bending, but they do not break because their roots are deep in the earth. Clara stands under the rain and looks at the trees. She smiles because she realizes she is just like those trees. Life has storms, and people can be unkind, but her roots are now deep and strong. The storm cannot break her soul. Clara is now a completely different woman. She walks down the street with her head high, she smiles at strangers, and her eyes are full of a bright, golden light. Her mind is a peaceful ocean, confident, stable, and calm. She does not need other people to tell her she is good because she already knows her own value. Clara looks back at her old self and smiles with love. She survived the darkness, and now she is her own sun.